Welcome back to Ingenious Accounts World. Double column cash book with cash and bank columns. In the previous video, we have learned to prepare a double column cash book with cash and discount columns. Today we are going to prepare a cash book with cash and bank columns. Here the two amount columns are one for cash and another one for bank. In this type of cash book, we can record cash transactions as well as banking transactions or transactions affecting bank account. Both type of transactions we can record in the same double column cash book. Okay, now let us move to the problem. Here we have given bank balance rupees 42,000, cash balance 15,000. Purchased goods by check rupees 12,000. Sale of goods for cash rupees 6,000. Check issued to Rohit rupees 2,500. Sold goods and received check deposited same day 4,500. Rent paid by check rupees 2,500. Cash withdrawn from bank rupees 10,000 and paid salary 3,500. These transactions we have to enter in a double column cash book with cash and bank columns. Okay. Now the columns on both sides are debit side, date, receipts, ledger folio, cash and bank. Credit side, date, payments, ledger folio, cash and bank. Now we can record the transactions. First we have given bank balance rupees 42,000 and cash balance rupees 15,000. Balances of cash and bank. Balance brought forward from the previous period. We know that cash account and bank account will always have a debit balance. So we have to record these balances on the debit side of the cash book as balance brought down 15,000 in cash column and 42,000 in bank column. We have given 42,000 bank balance and 15,000 cash balance. Okay. Now we can record the transactions. First one, purchased goods by check rupees 12,000. Purchased goods and payment made by check. It's a payment, but it's a check payment. Then on the payment side, purchases. And the amount 12,000 in bank column as we have paid the amount by check. Check payment. Then amount 12,000 in bank column. Now next one. Sale of goods for cash rupees 6,000. Sold goods and received cash. It's a cash receipt. We have received the amount in cash. Then on the receipt side, sales rupees 6,000 in cash column as we have received the amount in cash. Now next one. Check issued to Rohit 2,500. Check issued or check paid to Rohit. Check payment. Then on the payment side, we have issued the check to Rohit. Then on the payment side, Rohit 2,500 in the bank column as we have issued check. It's a check payment or payment from bank account. Then amount 2,500 in bank column. Now, next one, sold goods and received check. Deposited same day 4,500. We have sold goods and received the amount by check. And it is also given that we have deposited the check into the bank account on the same day. That means we have sold goods and received the amount in bank account. Then on the receipt side, sales rupees 4,500 in the bank column as we have deposited the check in the bank account on the same day. Then we have to consider it as the amount received in bank account. So amount 4,500 in the bank column. Now the next one. Rent paid by check rupees 2,500. Rent paid. It's a payment. Then we have to record it on the payment side of the cash book. But here we have paid the rent by check. It's a check payment or payment from bank account. Then on the payment side, rent 2,500 amount in the bank column as it is a check payment. Next one, cash withdrawn from bank rupees 10,000. Cash withdrawn. We have withdrawn some amount from the bank account. If we are withdrawing cash, we will receive cash. Then it is a cash receipt. That we have to record on the receipt side of the cash book. We have received some cash and we must record it on the receipt side of the cash book. And here we have withdrawn the amount from bank, from our bank account. It's a withdrawal from bank account. That also we have to record. Withdrawal from bank account or payment from bank account. Then we have to record it on the payment side of the cash book. That means this transaction affects both the sides of cash book. These types of entries are called contra entries. Entries affecting both the sides of cash book or entries affecting both cash account and bank account. These types of entries are called contra entries. And for contra entries, we have to write the letter C in the ledger folio column to indicate that it is a contra entry. Now, cash withdrawn. We have withdrawn some cash. That means we have received some cash. That we have to record on the receipt side of the cash book. And here we have withdrawn the amount from bank account. Then on the receipt side, bank, rupees 10,000 in cash column, as we have received cash. Now, we have withdrawn the amount from bank. It's a withdrawal from bank or payment from bank. That also we have to record on the payment side. Withdrawal from bank, we have to record on the payment side of the cash book. Here we have withdrawn cash. Then on the payment side, cash. Rupees 10,000 in the bank column. It's a withdrawal from bank or payment from bank. Then on the payment side, rupees 10,000 in the bank column. Here also we have to write the letter C in the ledger folio column, as it is a contra entry. Okay, that transaction also completed. Now next one, paid salary rupees 3,500. Paid salary means paid salary by cash. If it is a check payment, it will clearly mention in the problem. Otherwise, we have to consider it as a cash transaction. Then paid salary means paid salary by cash. It is a cash payment. Then on the payment side, salary rupees 3,500 in the cash column, as it is a cash payment. Now it is completed and we can balance the cash book. For that, first we can total the debit side. And the total of debit side is cash column 31,000 and bank column 46,500. That total we can write in the credit side also. And total of credit side cash column is only 3,500. And then the balance is 31,000 minus 3,500 is equal to 27,500. And bank column total 12,000 plus 2,500 plus 2,500 plus 10,000 is equal to 27,000. And then the balance is 46,500 minus 27,000 is equal to 19,500. Then balance carried down, cash column 27,500 and bank column 19,500. Now we can brought down the balance. On October 1st, balance brought down, cash column 27,500 and bank column 19,500. Okay. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.